Revelation chapter 3 verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, Kahalayim Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kwakadash, and double honor to the apostles and the elders of our Grand Millstone, and Shalom to sincere brothers out there pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kwakadash, around the four corners of the earth, and Shalom to believers also who are scattered around the four corners of the earth. All right. I'm back again with another lesson, and this lesson right here is gonna be a quick lesson, and this he is going into experience what is experience that my becoming upon me over here in Australia. Okay, at the job I work at. Okay, so recently what day was, I think was Tuesday, where I did a live video on my second page. In that live video, I was just giving a testimony on what's going on over here at my job, on this draconian laws they're bringing in. Okay, so I did a testimony live video, and then the following day, the video was taken down by YouTube, and I can't remember what I said in that video, so it was taken down or whatsoever. But I probably redo the video because it's and see what happens. All right, it's a testament of what's going on over here at my workplace. So anyway, I work for a big company, over here, and this company I work for is a company that um they supply food worldwide. It's like to Australia and New Zealand. All right, it's a big company. The company was over there in America. It was known as this one name, but now it has been changed to this different name of today. And as we're going in this pandemic, this company, they made a lot of money because when everything was shut down, the first shut down, there was, when I tell you, like, there was overtime after overtime at my workplace. So, but the shopping, the shops also that is applied to, they made big money because people were buying a lot of things, and right now they're making big money in this lockdown we're in right now. But the thing is, right, they also um going with Revelation chapter 13 verse 11, and I believe, let me see real quick, let me double check it. Right, it's the book of Revelation, right? Revelation chapter 13 verse 11. I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and his back as a dragon. So what's happening right now, my company is really going with the draconian laws. All right, they speaking smooth things to the workers, and this and that. You gotta do this, and to stay safe and keep your family safe, keep your workmen safe. But at the end of the day, they're lying to you. Is they're bullshitting you. They're taking your rights. And they're threatening you by your job. This is your own income. So if you don't comply with this, you're gonna lose you're gonna lose your fucking job, man. So right now we're going through something called separation. So they have changed our shifts into 3 different hours. All right. So if usually, like, in this time we're in right now, lockdowns, we've been doing a lot of overtimes. So if you start at 5 in the morning, you can do 5 to 5. It's like your 5 to 5:30. If you start at 6 a.m., you finish and you want to do overtime, you can finish 6:30 p.m. All right. If you start at 2 p.m., you can finish 2 in the morning. You see. If you start at 6 p.m., you can finish at 6 a.m. in the morning. Well, that it has been put to an end. Okay, they put that to stop. Okay, now people here rely, on overtime because your regular hours you work. It's not, that money. It's not really gonna keep you going for a while, man. So a lot of people here really at the place I work at, everybody do, they do extra hours, do extra days to really maintain their living. Mortgages and all that, rent, food and all that. Because to live in Australia, man, it's everything here is really high, man. It's expensive country to live in. You know, so now the cut off though the cut off overtime is being cut off low, so you can't really do overtime no more. You have to work maybe Sunday, and that Sunday you can only do 4 8 hours, and that it's not enough for some people, man. You know, but they're doing now because they want to test. They're testing us. They're testing us because they know we need this money. We need money to pay rent, to pay for food, to pay for whatever mortgages, loans. So what they're doing is they are bringing that type of measurements in our workplace, where you have to, by the end of I believe, if I'm not wrong on it, but I believe the next thing is you're gonna have to take the thing in you for the company to bring the regular hours again. You see, and then if you don't take the thing, guess what? You can't show up to work. That's next measurements. Because in the video I'm gonna do, I don't want to go into the whole details, but you know uh, this this little thing that we have to do, this Monday coming up, but the following Monday is gonna be mandate, and if you don't follow that, you can't come to work. You see, so what makes you think that when it comes to taking this thing in you, this juice in you, that you can still come to work? The answer is, it's gonna be no. You can't come to work because it's getting difficult here, man, in Australia. Like Elder Yashwamba did a video. Another brother, I don't know the brother's name, but he did a video, like a video, or one of the video I did a couple of days ago. And when you go into that, what the brother say, Australia is a big continent or big country, but the population of here is low, so it's easy for them to bring these measurements in here and to keep people, jacked in, closed in. You see what I mean? It's easy for them to do that. So they're going, hey, that's a work they're gonna do just to see how people react in this country with less people before they jump up to Babylon, America. You see? So, for myself, I'm speaking for myself right here, because I'm the only brother right now, as I know, that work at this company, who's gonna have to face Revelation chapter 3 verse 10 to go through it and be tempted, and say fuck it, I ain't taking this. And like Apostle has said, if you're gonna be a homeless, you gotta be a homeless. You gotta be ready to become homeless, man. Things ain't gonna get easier as we move forward. And I can already see that. All right, every time I go to work, it's there's new thing coming in, and this thing here is mandatory, and as you can see, it's all leading to the juice in you eventually, which is gonna lead into the MOTB, man. And I see it. It's all making sense right now. Hey, Apostle, he wasn't wrong on that when he said you gotta prepare yourself to become homeless or lose your job, and you lose your house you're living in. You have to. And I'm witnessing that right now as we're moving forward, man. Things are getting tighter and tighter. All right. That's why I started in the book of Revelation chapter 3 verse 10. And people I work with, people saying, man, fuck this, we ain't gonna do this and that. But really, these people, they're just talking by the end of the day, man. They don't have faith. They don't know what's next. Some of them have money, have things on side, whatever, family on side, you know, that can take care of them. But really, some of them, they're just talking. People talk, man. All right, until she get difficult. So myself, being the only believing this truth, you know, I'm gonna have to face Revelation 3:10. There's another a brother that used to go to be on How and Bowers with me. We related, got the same mother, but different father. But hey, he's not really in the truth no more. But I wanna see what he's gonna really face when it comes to eat, man. Is he really gonna go down, take the juice, or is he gonna take the juice? I don't know if he keeps up with watching videos that I don't know. I don't know. So hey, for what I know, hey, he did was it Luke 19. It's like Luke 9:60. Hold on, let me just read real quick. This is the book of St. Luke, chapter 9, verse 62. It says, Yahweh said unto him, No man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh. So, he couldn't even do the work. So, when it comes to it, I don't know. Just to me, I don't know. Because hey, we know through the mercies of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh and through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, anything is possible, man. So if it comes to it, he don't do it, okay, hey, that's good. But for I see if you can do this work, being seen on Howard Bowers, I don't know what this is gonna be for him. All right. So anyway, let me go ahead and move on. So what my job is doing is they're gonna bring in the juice, and the juice is what's gonna end all that shift separation to bring the overtime, to bring all these benefits that we were getting before. Yeah, the juice is the answer. You see, they're making the juice as the answer for us to come back to normal, to work, as we were before. They got this tracing watch coming in, wristbands or whatever coming up. Which I'll do a video to after this lesson right here. Okay. So hey, it's coming, man. The juice is gonna be on thing that they're gonna try to use to get people to take and tell you everything's coming back to normal. By the end of it, you don't know what the fuck is in our juice, man. Okay, so Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world to try them that do it upon earth. And that's what's coming. The hour of temptation is coming, man. We're gonna be tempted, all right? But through the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yashar, I myself, if I'm part of the elect, Yahweh Hashem Yashar is gonna keep me from the hour, from the hour of temptation. It's gonna keep me out of it, all right? Okay, even brothers out there also, this is gonna come upon them as well, man. You know, and we know that when you go to the book of St. John, chapter 17, right? Let's go to it real quick. It's the book of St. John, chapter 17, verse 9. I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them that which thou hast given me, for thy it's like for they are thine, and all mine are thine, and are thine are mine. I am glorified in them. You see, so right, so Yahweh Shah prayed for the elect. So Lord willing, we part of that elect that Yahweh Shah prayed for, which means through this hour temptation coming, we already been ordained to go through it and resist against it. So yeah, man, it says verse 11, and now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I am come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine, it's like keep through thine own name to it's like I'm gonna read that again. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name to those whom thou hast given me, that they might be one as we are. While I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gavest me, I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scripture might be fulfilled, which is talking about Judas Iscariot, who betrayed Yahushua, all right? And no one, it's like, and now I come to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they might have my joy fulfilled in themselves. I have given them thy word, and the world have hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. I pray know that thou shouldst take them out of the world, but thou should keep them from the evil. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. You see? So that right there, man, that Yahushua has already done for the elect. And all we could do is pray and do this work right here willingly in faith and passion and hoping that we're part of the elect whom Yahweh Shem Yashah is gonna protect within this our temptation that is gonna be upon whole our face of the earth, man. That's what I'm praying for. And praying for the brother as always, man. All right. Let me see. It's the book of Second Peter chapter 1 verse 10. It says here, wherefore the rather brethren give diligence to make your calling to make your calling and election show. For if you do these things, you shall never fall. And that's what we wanna do all the time. Make sure we're doing this work, willingly, man. All right. Knowing that Yahweh Shem Yashai is gonna be with us, man. All right. That's what we are hoping for, man. You know. Let me see another one. Romans chapter 4 verse 16. Therefore it is of faith that it might be by grace, to the end of the promise might be shown to all the seed. All right. Know that only which is of the law, but to that also which is of the faith of Abraham, who is the father of us all. All right. The elect, man. All right. So faith, man, is that's important right there, man. Okay, having his faith that Abraham had, and that faith that Abraham had is upon is an it's like is upon of all the elect. All right. When you go to in NLT says it, so the promise is received by faith. It is given as free gift. So faith is gift, and it is given to who? To the elect. Okay, who's gonna have to give up their life for the truth's sake, man? Okay, how gonna give up everything for this truth? By the end of the day, there's a reward coming, and that we are all certain to receive it. The elect only, whether or no we second, whether or no or not we live according to the law of Moses. If we have faith like Abraham is, for Abraham is the father of all who believe. So Abraham is the father of the elect. All right, because the elect is gonna, believe big time. You know, people gonna look at you like you're crazy, man. Oh, you don't wanna lose your job because you don't want to take this juice in you. Those things, man. People gonna look at you like, man, this dude is crazy. But it is what it is, man. Fuck it. All right. So Matthew chapter 6 verse 13, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. We're coming in evil times. This juice right here, man. That's you take that, man. Hey, you just losing it. You're losing. You don't want to lose your faith by taking this juice, or lose the reward to come. All right, which is the kingdom, for this fucking juice to keep your little fucking job, man. Fuck that. Okay, for thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. You see, Matthew chapter 26 verse 41. Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. So right, we are to watch and pray. All right, not to enter into temptation. Okay, the spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. Because it's gonna get tough out there. All right, if you're not in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, and don't have that faith, your flesh is gonna get you weaker and weaker, man. And, go fall into what your people are saying, your neighbor, your friends, your family are saying to you, your managers. Okay, fuck them, man. Okay, First Corinthians chapter 10 verse 13. They have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to a man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. But will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you might be able to bear it, man. So the Most High is gonna put you in a situation that where you are to come out, okay, just to see what you do. But the Most High knows, you can come out of it. The Most High won't give you something that you can't handle, man. All right. And as brothers in truth, man, we've been going through things, been chastised by Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, just to test us, man, just to strengthen us, and we're thankful for that, man. All right. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye might be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, which is faith has to come in now. Okay, the whole armor, you need faith in now. Okay, we've withstanding evil day. That's Jacob's trouble. All right, if you go through all that and having faith within you, you're gonna stand, man. All right. 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 9. The Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment, to be punished. So if you're part of the elect, the Most High is gonna take you out. It's like the Most High is gonna protect you, man, and take you out of that temptation, which is Revelation 3 and 10. Okay, and the unjust, you've been reserved for the judgment day, to be punished. You know, and all I can do is pray that I'm part of the elect, and with these things coming upon the earth, Yahweh Shai to give me that strength to overcome it, man. All right. 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 12. Beloved, thinking all the strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange things, it's like some strange thing happened unto you. And strange things they are bound to happen soon, man. They really are, coming. You know, it's gonna start with your job, man. Something, where you been living. It's like you been living on. You been making your little money to pay your rent. More, move day by day on that, and that. Hey, these devils gonna try to take that away from you, to try you, man, big time. But you are to have faith, and believing that Yahweh Shem Yashai has your back as always, man. Yahweh Shem Yashai is not a man that he should lie, man. Okay, this is the book of James chapter 1 verse 2. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, man. Count it all joy, because hey, this is something you got to overcome. Okay, this is trials, this is snares. You gotta overcome them. It's like you overcome them, and when you overcome them, there's a reward. Knowing this, it's like, let me start from James 1 and 1. James, a servant of the Yahweh Bashim Yashar of the 12 tribes, it's like of the Lord Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. I got too excited there. To the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. So the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, among those 12 tribes, there's elect among them. Okay, my brethren, counting all joy when you fall into diverse temptation, like you read Revelation 3 and 10. He says this is gonna be upon on all the world, man. And Israelites are scattered around the four corners. I'm all over here in Australia, but the big number of Israelites over there in Babylon, America, in Central America, and South America, all right, in Canada, and then, Europe, Africa, here, Asia, these islands around, but the big number is over there in America, okay, the land of North, man. And so, but you gotta count on all joy when you fall into diverse temptation, knowing this, that the trying of your work, of your faith, work of patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that you might be perfect and entire, wanting nothing, lacking nothing, man. Right? If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that give to all men liberally, and applaudeth not, and it shall given, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, no wavering, for he that waver is like a wave of the sea, driving with the wind and tossed. Okay, let me see this. Right, jump to verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. Let no man say when he is tempted, I'm tempted of the Mosai, for the Mosai cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away from his own lust and enticed. You see? Then when lust have conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, and when it is finished, bring forth death. That's right, man. You know, you take this juice in you, what's gonna be eat? You have you know, gone behind. How about Shimon Shazbek? You have sinned against him. Guess what? Eventually, the Most High is gonna take you out. Then the job is, oh, it's like a fuck. I said the job. No, I said that way. I think that's why they took my first video. But when the MOTB comes, guess what? Also, that's going to lead to a heavy sin. When you take that, you read Revelation chapter 14, it tells you what's going to happen to you. Okay? What's going to happen to you, man. All right? But, I can go on with it when it comes to, such a lesson as this, man. I can go on and on, but I want to stop right here. 25 minutes, 26 minutes, should be good enough. But hey, like I'm saying, the hour temptation is coming, man. Brothers are gonna get tempted to roll wide, And, pray for us, brothers over here in Australia, because, like, hey, you never know. This little work of it might start in these countries with less population just to see how it goes before it reaches over there in Babylon. So pray for us. I will pray for you, brothers, also. All right. So hopefully this lesson was edified. And Tawada to Yahweh Bashim Yashab Bashim Kokodash for giving us, it's giving me the eyes to see and the spirit to discern things going around over here in Australia, and also double honor to the apostles and those of Great Millstone. Hey, Shalom.